Carter Bryant, should he stay or should he go?
Go, Spurs, go, 'cause the Giants stay.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. I absolutely love what our San Antonio Spurs are doing this year. Check the standings this morning. Look at that. We're still in second place, right behind the Thunder. And in that last 10 column on the very far right, we are tied for the best record over the last 10 games at 7-3. So despite the recent losses and injuries, this is still an absolutely fantastic for our San Antonio Spurs. That being said, a hot topic lately is the development of Carter Bryant. Or should I say, non-development? It's come up a lot lately in the live stream, so it's time to unpack the title of the video. Should Carter Bryant be in Austin? I'm going to give my answer in just a few moments, but ironically enough, as I plan on doing this video, Pounding the Rock has talked about this not once, but twice in two recent articles. First, on January 3rd, after the loss to the Blazers, Marilyn Dubinsky had to say this. Speaking of Bryant, he had another brutal outing with a badly missed dunk in three, and as much as I'm a fan of his for the future, he just isn't ready for the NBA. And I don't understand why he continues to get regular-ish minutes, especially with Sochan on the bench wasting away and getting devalued on the trade market. Bryant has managed to be a minus 33 in just 30 minutes over the last 4 games. Oh my. And it's just as much his play contributing as it is who he's playing with. It may not have been originally the plan, but he needs G League minutes. That was followed up yesterday by Devin Birdsong doing a What We Learned from the Spurs loss to the Blazers. I'm not sure what to make of Carter Bryant yet. I've definitely seen some flashes from him defensively, but he just cannot seem to find any kind of offensive rhythm. And when neither his offensive game nor his defensive game is working, like last night, he feels like a complete waste of minutes. And worse, like his development is potentially being set back. I know people don't love it when the Spurs send first-round picks to Austin. Timeout. So I don't necessarily know about sending first-round picks to Austin. If somebody's picked 27th in the draft overall, sure, send them to Austin. If it's a lottery pick, depends on where they were picked. If it's a top 5 pick like Wemby, Castle, or Harper, I don't expect them to go to Austin. Carter Bryant, who was just barely a lottery pick at number 14, yeah, you know what? If we have players that are capable and are going to take the minutes from him, send him to Austin. Back to this. But I honestly think that it might be the perfect reset for him, that is going to Austin. There's talent there, but he may need a lower pressure environment for now to figure things out. It's Pounding the Rock's take. Let's take a look at Carter Bryant for the season. He's played 27 games, averaging just under 8 minutes a game. 2 points a game, about a rebound and a half. And his shooting splits are certainly nothing to write home about. 32, 26, 75. That is pretty bad, and honestly, it's pretty bad for a rookie. But if you take a look at his last 5 games, it gets even worse. His minutes have gone up a little bit. He's averaging 9 minutes a game. He's averaging 1.5 points and rebounds, and the shooting splits they're bad. 14, 13, and at least he's hit his few free throws, so that's at 100. It should be noted in the last 5 games, he has missed 3 dunks in a row. That dunk on the thumbnail, I do believe he was fouled by former Spurs City Sissoko, but still, it's glaring when you see a player miss dunks, especially open dunks, and some of those were open dunks, so it's definitely got people thinking like, is this guy ready? Should he be on the court? And the answer to the question for me, some of you probably already know this if you've been in the live streams, is yes, get him in Austin. I think this has been almost a near perfect rebuild for the Spurs lately, but the development of Carter, I think, is where we're kind of missing the ball as an organization. Getting 5 to 10 minutes a game is not going to develop him as a player. And in my humble opinion, his shooting struggles specifically, could be affecting his mindset, his confidence, etc., etc., and that could be hurting his development, which is something we don't want. Get him in Austin. Give him 30-plus minutes. I just looked at the last game for the Austin Spurs, and a lot of those guys were playing 35 to 40. He needs playing time. He's clearly not going to get it in San Antonio at this moment. Get him to Austin where he can play. Getting do-not plays or garbage time minutes only is not going to develop him, and I am worried that the way the season's progressing, this is actually hurting his development, which you saw with Pounding the Rock. And of course, let me know as well, Spurs fans, in the comments. Are you worried that we're affecting Carter's development in a negative way with the limited playing time and playing in San Antonio as opposed to Austin. And speaking of Carter Bryant, we'll finish with this. I think right now it's quite obvious Jeremy Sochan is on his way out. Whether it's via trade, free agency, whatever it is, he has 8 DNPs, did not plays in 8 out of the last 12 games. Look at that. Last 4 games and then sets of 2 in there, here and there. I was looking at this game log. He hasn't scored a point since December 8th. That is almost a month. And what's more alarming is he's not only not playing in blowouts, like when the Spurs beat the Thunder 130 to 110, but in a back-to-back situation. We had a game on January 2nd and 3rd. Perfect opportunity. Back-to-back. Get Jeremy some minutes. Still can't get on the court. I don't know if he's injured. You see him with his legs wrapped on the sideline, but a lot of the players do. And he's not showing up on the injury report. So I don't know what's going on. It just appears the Spurs just don't know how to use him, and they're moving on. And if they are moving on, which we have speculated, some of us previously speculated that the Spurs maybe drafted Carter Bryant as an eventual replacement for Jeremy Sochan. And if that's true, they're not doing the best of job getting Carter Bryant ready for next season. Get him in Austin, develop him. I think he'll do much better there. And then when he's good to go, bring him back. I think there's potential there. Some people are already saying bust. Get rid of him. No, absolutely not. Young player in his first year. It is way too early to give up on him. Now, if he's playing like this in his third year, all right, I'm going to be like, he ain't got it. It's not happening. Maybe we need to move on. But in year one, let's not give up on a young player this quickly. Sometimes it takes a year or two to develop players. I know a lot of Spurs fans feel like we're in win-now mode because we're in second place in the Western Conference. You're worried about Wemby's injuries. Let's take our time with Carter. I don't want to give up on him as of yet. Speaking of Wemby, looks like he might be back soon. Let's end with some good news. He's taking the flight to Memphis. Does that mean he's going to play against the Grizzlies tomorrow night? Maybe, maybe not. I would be shocked if he plays in the back-to-back. The Spurs have a ton of back-to-backs this month, which sucks for the team, which always sucks for me as a live streamer, but it is what it is. I'll be live for every game. I can't see him playing in Memphis tomorrow, then against the Lakers the following night. My prediction, we'll see if I'm right, as he travels with the team to Memphis, but does not play. He's going to miss one more game. This is my original prediction. Misses 3 games total because of this recent injury to his knee. And then he's ready to play at home versus the Lakers on Wednesday night. It just makes sense. It's also a televised game. I'm not doing the televised game conspiracy on this one. I just think holding him out one more day on the road would probably make sense as opposed to playing him tomorrow night against what is not a good team, the Memphis Grizzlies. Hold him out there. Hopefully pick up a win, get back on the winning side of things, bring him back against LA, and then do what we all love, beat LA. Guys, drop a comment down below. Your thoughts on Carter Bryant. I want to stay positive on him. I see ridiculous athletic potential, but he needs to develop somewhere. He needs to get minutes, and that's going to be an awesome. Comment down below. Hit the thumbs up if you like to help support the channel, and if you like the video, and subscribe to become part of our awesome Spurs community. I thank you, and as always, go Spurs, go.